Hi guys, Cliff here. Welcome back to the channel. You see me today at the start of a new model. It is the Pfalz E-type. It's the Fokker Eindecker similar model. Pfalz made Marine-Saulnier French fighters before the First World War under license. During the war they made this Pfalz E-type. It's a monoplane. It never enjoyed the success of the Fokkers over the front line, but it's a very similar looking aeroplane. This model I'm building is the Peter Rake version of the model, and the plan was very kindly sent to me by Pete Millwood of the Phoenix Model Aero Club up at Chelford. I'll link to their club down below, but they're up in just south of Manchester. If anyone's up in that area that want to join the club. It's 30-inch wingspans, really cute, really sweet little aeroplane. There's a picture of it. But I don't want to spoil Pete's plan because I'm going to send it back to him, so I've just run off a photocopy on my printer. But 30-inch wingspan is really small. Wire undercarriage, similar to the Tiger Moth, which I've bent up. And the wing, really simple construction, flat bottom wing. It is flat bottom. It looks like it's under cambered, but it's the paper arcing. So it's there's wing rib shapes. So this is what I'm going to be getting on with. I always do start with the fuselage. What's nice about this plane is the fin. There's a copy of it here. Fin and rudder. It's a lovely little shape, but it's going to be laminated 1/32 balsa, which is, I love laminating, so that's going to be good fun. And it's the first model I'm going to be building on my new table. Just stripped up some 3/32 balsa. It's quite stiff balsa. It's for the longer ones, and there's also cross pieces as well as vertical pieces. This piece here is sheet. It is in fact a short kit Pete sent me down. It's going to go in there, bend down to there. We can assemble this rapidly. Put the pin there because I want to bend around it. Pin there, bend around, and one there to keep it bent around. This is good, guys, isn't it? Right, just pop a little bit of glue on there. It's end grain, so I'll make sure I soak it reasonably well. Push that together. Rest follows through quite nicely. And there. Okay. I mean, that's going to be set, but I'm now going to start cutting the uprights. Okay, that's one side built. Anything else to put on while I'm here? Quick sip of tea. It's the joy of building with CA, isn't it? It's so quick. Okay, there we are. One fuselage side. How long did that take? That's why I love building with CA, really. So that's one built. So I've marked the position of the motor plate. I'm going to put this motor plate in, although I'm not using the motor they've suggested. It will give me at least a 2-degree downthrust angle on the fuselage, which I can build on when I come to fit the motor of my choice, which I incidentally haven't got yet. Don't know what it's going to be. It won't be very big, that's for sure. It's only going to be a very light model. Let's just glue that in there. It's 90 degrees. Set a second. Set pretty quick because it's end grain on the part components. Just zaps all the super glue out the joint into the end grain. Okay, so we got those two in. They can go like that, and that can go like that. And then bring it together. Glued my finger now. I've made a bit of a boo-boo, I think, guys. Quite a big bit of a boo-boo, actually. This is the underneath of the aeroplane. And I've just glued F2 in, sticking out the bottom. Oh dear. So I can correct that. I can cut another F2, put a curve in it, no big deal. I can't take it out. So this one will actually glue in at the top there, which is actually, I'm looking at the bottom. See, you go rushing ahead, and that's where mistakes are made. Hold that a moment. When I let go, it'll spring apart. No, it didn't. Ye of little faith, Clifford. Like that. Undercarriage bearers, which it is to bound and glued to in the good old-fashioned way. Quick, quick, quick. There we go. So that goes in there. Press it flat. Right, so that's all the top cross braces in. I've just had a major discovery. I'm looking at the little build instructions that came with it, a few detailed shots. It shows me an F3 in position. I didn't think I had an F3, but F3 is actually this piece here, which I thought was a wheel. So the piece that I want isn't the inside bit, it's the outside bit. So I do have an F3, and that will be slotting in here somewhere. So straight in there. 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 Move that about a bit. And let it cure. Okay. Take that out. And there is my new F2 in the correct place. And Run some CA in this side. Pull that one out. Okay, so that's one done. Just found a bit of 16th scrap box. That goes from that front undercarriage bearer to round to the front there. I'm not going to fit F1 because that's designed for this other motor. So what I'm going to do is to get my other motor sorted, because I might need to fit something which is solid without the cutout. So I've got to get a motor sorted first. So I'll have to leave that bit, but I can put this piece of balsa in. Shame it doesn't go on the top really. Be a lot easier. I thought to cut two little cheeky bits to go in there to make it easy to go around. Just be a 16th of an inch inside and in there like that. I think that will make life pretty easy. So I'll glue this in, cut the other one, and then I'll come back to you in a moment. Okay, I've put little guides on the inside there. You can see the wood's curving already. I've just moistened the back of it, and it tends to make the grain expand and pushes it in that direction, so it will fit in there comfortably like that without too much effort. So pop that in there. I haven't cut it to length. I'll do that in a minute when it's set. Push that in back, holding it in place. A couple of drips of CA on the inside. That'll sand up beautifully. Quite a square, chunky nose really, but don't forget it's not a dead scale model, it's just a bit of fun. That goes that way round. Just put a little dot at the back. And we'll take it down to about there. Looks about right. I need to cut a curve into that, about this here. So a little bit wider. You go and find something. I've cut a nice curve there, guys. Back shortly. Okay, there's a gentle curve. Looks about right. Starting that side. Go down. And I just thought, actually, how am I going to get the servos in now I put that in? Because I think they put, there's plenty of room for servos. Plenty of room, so don't you worry. So, good start, guys. I'm really happy with that. Nice little fuselage. Love the flat shape to it, actually. Looks really pointy there, but when you go like that. So if you've enjoyed watching the build so far, hit the little like button down below, thumbs up button, and that helps with the analytics. And I'll see you in the next video, part 2, which will be the tail feathers and fin. Thanks for watching. See you later.